This man removed his heavy wrist guards for the first time before a match because his opponent was the kingdom's second princess and the tournament's top favorite to win. At first, Alice didn't give this frail-looking guy a second thought, but the moment the match started, Alice felt her head separate from her body. Everything around her went silent. This jolted her awake, and her body instinctively pulled back before she realized she wasn't dead. Yet the scene of her gruesome death felt like it had just happened right in front of her eyes. As the previous champion of the martial arts tournament, Alice could sense that what just happened wasn't an illusion, but Leo's body hadn't even moved. Alice's retreat without fighting drew whispers from the audience. As a princess, she felt humiliated. She took a deep breath, preparing to attack. But right then, she had a premonition that her leg had broken. Alice completely panicked. She hadn't expected that Leo's attack range covered the entire venue. This scene kept repeating itself. Alice felt a deep sense of fear. However, the audience didn't understand any of this. All they saw was Alice making all kinds of strange movements from the start. Had she been scared out of her wits? She was just wasting their expectations. This comment hit Alice a sore spot because her country was in turmoil. The throne was being coveted by various villains. She desperately needed to win the championship to prove her strength. With this thought, Alice completely exploded. She went all out, determined to defeat Leo. But just as her strike was about to land, Alice froze because the sword in Leo's hand had disappeared. For Leo, dealing with Alice didn't require a sword at all. Only after subduing Alice did he draw his sword. This battle caused a huge stir among the audience. The most shocked was none other than Doem, who was also a key figure seeking to usurp the throne. He had originally planned to have Alice win, then create a pretext for war with a neighboring country through various means. It had been an ingenious plan, but he never expected this mysterious powerhouse to mess it up. What he least expected was that Rose, the kingdom's first princess who was wanted for crimes, actually delivered herself to him. Seeing Rose trying to assassinate him, he quickly used the king as a human shield. But unexpectedly, an accident occurred. Rose actually killed her own father. How dare she do that? This completely disrupted Doem's plans. But the next second, Doem understood. Turns out Rose wanted to commit suicide. Doem immediately ordered his subordinates to stop her. And at this critical moment, the newcomer was none other than Leo. Rose turned her head and froze. With a casual strike from Leo, all the enemies were taken care of. The next moment, Leo stopped pretending and revealed his true appearance. Seeing him made Rose remember the mysterious person who had saved her when she was little. Leo hadn't expected that the girl he'd saved before was actually Rose. Then Leo said something strange, saying Rose's battle wasn't over yet. Rose immediately realized something and left the venue. As a criminal, Doem could only surrender just when everyone thought things had come to an end. Sophia, the current sword saint, appeared. Without a word, she launched an attack on Leo. Leo defended against this strike. The shockwave from their clash blew everyone away. The two fought from inside to outside. Sophia thought she was evenly matched with Leo, but Leo suddenly disappeared and appeared behind her. Only through years of instinct did Sophia manage to block this strike, but when she tried to counterattack, her attack missed again. Meanwhile, Leo was just leisurely strolling around, and when Sophia turned around, Leo had appeared behind her once more. This scene kept repeating. Sophia was very passive. Just defending took everything she had. Just then, a figure interrupted their battle. It was none other than the second princess, Alice. She was unwilling to accept her defeat to Leo, so she brought an incredibly powerful ancient artifact. Seeing Leo look down on her, Alice became furious. She swung it quickly, and instantly flames engulfed the entire venue. But looking closely, Leo's figure was nowhere to be seen. Turns out Leo was now behind her, looking at her with complete composure. Hearing Leo's repeated mockery, Alice completely lost it. She decided to team up with Sophia for a joint attack. Alice said she would handle the distraction while Sophia would deliver a fatal blow to Leo. Using lightning as the signal, Alice launched a surprise attack. But what she never expected was that her sword was suddenly snatched away by Leo. Seeing this, Alice could only attack with her fists, but was met with Leo's knee strike. By this time, Sophia had finished charging up. In an instant, she transformed into a ray of light and successfully knocked Leo's sword away. But just as she was about to press the advantage, Leo's speed suddenly accelerated. He picked up Sophia and threw her onto Alice, showing no mercy whatsoever. Then he followed up with a kick. Immediately, both women felt piercing pain. After a few minutes, as Leo straightened up and prepared to leave, Alice called out to him, saying that Leo had caused chaos in the royal capital. This also meant making an enemy of the entire kingdom. Currently, the surrounding area had been set up with an inescapable net. Leo had no way out. But hearing this, Leo actually laughed instead.